Coming straight out of Ecamm. This is a jam for the Ecamm fam. Ecamm fam is the name of the jam. This is a jam for the Ecamm fam. Ecamm fam is the name of the jam. This is a jam for the Ecamm fam. This is a jam for the Ecamm fam. This is a jam for the Ecamm fam. Ecamm fam is the name of the jam.
Hold it, stop the music!
Ladies and gentlemen.
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 Can I please have your attention?
Now showtime, are you ready? Are you ready for start time?
Let's find out. Ready, let's go.
Yo, what does it do? Yo, that's weird. Hold on. You guys are gonna say stuff, and I'm gonna be like, what? Boom, boom. Why does that not work? Let's try. Boom. 1, 2, 3. There you go. That's better. That is better. At first, some of you guys are gonna be like, I can only hear you out of one ear. Yep. One. Anyway, what is cracking, gang? We're going to do the Ecamm live demo here. Somebody in Slack is talking to me. Let's see who it is. Anyway, gang, we're going to just run through some things real quick. Just a quick reminder. After this, we're going to do our affiliate training. Our affiliate training is going to start at roughly hour from now. Wait, Paul fixed it, I think. I forget. Man, the time zone stuff, I hate it. It's really starting to get upon me nerves. So I do the calculation in my head. Discord does the calculation. It doesn't work. None of this stuff is automatic enough to figure it out for you. So you always got to go and mess with it. And I'm just over it. I'm so over it. Like, I'm at the point where it's a mental block for me. Anyway, let's dive in. We are going to pop into the old demo mode real quick, like yeah. Fun stuff. I was moving things about my desk. And I haven't put back in the old Stream Deck. So, doing the demo's a little weird because I don't have me Stream Deck. Lord of mercy. What are we gonna do with we? We don't have a Stream Deck. Hold on. Let me just put this back in. Anyway, so if you guys have questions about this, let's get after it. If you are brand new around these parts, we can do that too. As you know, we just had our Q&A with the old Kens and Glens. So, obviously, people that watch the Q&A don't watch the demo because 80% of the questions that were posited is stuff we cover every freaking week. And I do have to say, yes, it makes me crazy. It makes me absolutely crazy. But, hey, that's what we're here for. We're going to do this every week until y'all get sick of me. And believe it or not, you might absolutely mess around and learn something. Sometimes we come up with stuff brand new that we didn't even think about. It just happens to work, you know. So it's always worth a comment. Check out the old demo. All right, let me pop the Stream Deck in. And then hopefully it wakes up and don't drop it while you're putting it back together. That's really stupid. All right, now we're cooking with Pam. Now we are cooking with Pam. And if you're old enough to understand that reference, you are really old. Boom. 3:30 Eastern time. All right, so here we are. Ecamm, when you first start out, listen, if you're brand new, close all of these things that you don't need. I was going to do something in my system preferences, and I didn't do it, and I don't remember what it is. Anyway, so we can close all of these things. I don't want to install system audio, so why are you telling me that? And anyway, let's fix that. Just got to move these boxes about until they're pretty how I like it. Something is not lining up right. Okay, so you can close all these. I'm going to leave the comment one open just so that you guys can posit any questions. What up, Sen? How are you doing? All right, so again, key elements, do your individual shows in profiles. Actually, yeah, I'll save it for when we get to there. Do your individual shows and profiles. These are sort of like your houses. As you can see, my profile list is getting a little psycho because oftentimes I have to build a profile just to test something out, because it's better than mucking up your real thing. How many thousands of times have I messed up my real show because I don't do a test profile or copy it to a profile and mess with it? And yeah, so get in the habit. If you're going to do some craziness to your show, like I want to try a new thing, try a new scene, try on a new pair of pants, whatever, make a copy of the show that you're already working. So like here, if you were to look at closely, I have one that I use for affiliate training, but I made a different one for affiliate training for cyber because I was interviewing some of our, top peoples. You know what I'm saying? So there's a good idea. Okay. Now, inside the shows, you're going to have all these various scenes. I like to think of these as rooms. So you had the intro. Here's the host. We're going to build a bunch of this stuff over again. Paul, Luis, and I are messing around, and I made the Amway scene. Some people in the community got that joke. Other people are like, what? And then let me delete this. And we're going to rebuild all of these things except that. Let me get rid of these. Boom. I'll even get rid of this one, which you saw this morning. I made it for Katie, right? Just so that you guys can see. Boom. So we're going to start from absolute scratch. Back here. That is where we're going to build from. We're going to build from scratch as always. And then in here, your overlays, these are the things that you could possibly put on a scene. Now, time to time, we get in here and we muck about. And so I think it's important that every once in a while you go in here and you clean house. You know what I mean? You get rid of some stuff. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn off this background. And the reason why is because when you go to a brand new scene, most of your guys are going to look like this. Some of you guys are going to look like this, right? I don't like coming to this picture because not only to do funny looking, but I think the most important thing you could do is go to the video tab, set your default scene to blank. It will save your life. It will make life better. So you start out looking like so. Okay? Now, the reason why I think it's important to start here is because if you want to add a camera, you come down to this little wee spot down here and you can add a camera, right? Obviously, playing with Luis and Paul, the last camera I added was round. I look like a Christmas bauble. I think that's the right word. Is that the right word, Katie? You guys call it a bauble? Anyway, and he's like, well, that's boring, Doc. I want to have a background. So here's where we're going to get into some information. All right, we're going to build a scene in order to help us get to some information. In order to build this scene, as you can see, I'm doing it live. I'm going to click here and we're going to hit some text, right? And I'm going to be like, pro tip. And this is me. I don't know why I love to do counter contrast in my text. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. It's just me. You don't have to follow me, but you probably should. I'm pretty good at this. Okay. This came up in the Q&A. Somebody posited the question, is it possible that we could build a media library? And I'm like, you don't already have one? But I don't think people get the concept that even if we had a button in the software to build a media library for you, I'm going to try not to get pissy about it. It will be nothing more than a folder with all your stuff in it. The only difference is there'd be a button for you to press in Ecamm. What is the difference between pressing a button in Ecamm and pressing a button on your desktop? An icon, okay? So, create All right, I'm going to do create media library. That is my pro tip, okay? Booyaka. So we're going to slap that right here. We're going to unembiggen it. We're going to put it here at the top. All right, so now what are we going to do in order to create media library? That was the straight text bump right here, okay? For this one, we're going to create the text box, right? And so we need images. Wow, really, Doc? We need images, imagines. We need backgrounds, which are technically images, but let's just make them separate. Backgrounds. We need sounds, as in EFX. We need music, because it's different. I think it's different. As a matter of fact, so they can sit next to each other, we're going to do this. And then we can add some more. We can do URLs, because nobody thinks about that, but I do, because I'm a genius. You're not. What else do we add? Images, backgrounds, boom, 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 boom. I think, let's do one more. Let's go semi-alphabetical, because I'm weird like that. He is I and I am him, smooth with the tilted grid. What's my mother? I'm sorry. Did you guys hear that Snoop was going to quit smoking? It made me laugh too. Wow. All right, so we're going to pop that in here. We're going to do like that. Okay. So let's go build this like a boss. All right. Sorry. You guys famously know that your man's is a tweaker, right? So okay, now I'm done tweaking. All right, so let's build this real quick so that everybody is on like Donkey Kong. Sorry. Listen, people. This is where it starts to hurt the brain, because you guys don't understand the level of obsessive compulsive doc that I have when it comes to just like whacked out design and like things having to have the right amount of weight. Okay, so first thing we're going to start with is I want a background, right? And so I said for this season, it's Christmas, we're going to use this Christmas background, right? I made this last week in the demo. It's how I made it, really difficult. I opened up Adobe Express. I found the image. I changed it to one color, duotone, and, well, two colors, and then I blurred it, okay? Nothing spectacular. Oh, where'd you get the background? Google. Okay. But notice that it is down here in the showing backgrounds area, and the reason for that is if I go back to this scene, you see that it's there. If I don't put it in showing backgrounds area, say I just stuck it here in the scene, when I go back to this scene, it's back to being black, right? So The advantage is if you stick it in this show in backgrounds area, is it lives in the background in perpetuity. And you can just switch BGs on the fly. BG like Discovery Zone. Sorry, that's actually DZ. All right. Video like that. I like that. I like the avatar, everything. That's just gangster. Okay, so let's go build one of these real quick. Super simple, right? Click on the desktop, new folder, right? Wait. Learn how to type Doc Rock. It did not do what you said you wanted it to do. I'm not going to do what you said I'm going to do. Flip out, man. All right, here we go. Ecamm Media Library. Poochaka. Open it. Right click, new folder. And let's do something first. I'm going to like it to be into icon gallery just so it's bigger for you. And then I'm going to make it hugified because that is me. All right, so we're going to copy this. Check this out on my keyboard. Do I have my keys? Yes, I do. If you notice on the side here, this shows you what I'm pressing. Okay? And you know I'm going to move this off my desktop after the show because I hate crap on my desktop. Anyway, so I got animations, right? So click this, press Command C. I'm going to show you the pro tip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So simple. So simple, right? We rename it. Backgrounds. Dang, you can't type today at all. I know you guys are laughing because you guys say, Doc, you say that every week. Yes, I can't type, period. I got it. Pimp. You don't got to remind me. Oh, pro tip, when you're renaming, click the folder, hit the enter key. Yes. Now I'm just using arrow key, enter key. All right, there we go. There's our library. We're going to sort this sucker by name. Boom. Animations, background, images, sound effects, music, URLs. I'm going to add 2 more. Okay, I just thought of 2 more. Boom. Oh, where you win? All right, and then we're going to add 1 more. I just fight this feeling deep inside of me. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Oh, yeah, by the way, I know somebody's probably going to ask, and if you don't, I'm going to tell you anyway. If you right-click on this guy and you go to View Options, you can adjust the Kate how you want it to look, right? So for me, I said I want a color. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can do that. It's not some special science trick or experiment that your man's came up with. I just, whatever. All right, anyway, so there's that. Now we got it set up. So the reason why I did this is because what people don't understand, and this question came up a lot during the Q&A the other day, is like, oh, I want to have... Sorry, Ian. I am so sorry. I do this. I have musical Tourette's. It's really bad. And people here, they will tell you it's horrible, and I can't help it. I'm sorry. I was a DJ for 40-some years, so I have so many songs stuck in my head. It's obnoxious. Anyway, is it idiot or iron? I always got to ask because I have like 3 friends, and all of them say it differently. Anyway, the key element here is, again, people in the Q&A were asking, what do we have? We need a media library. We need a media library. I've been doing this forever. Anybody that's come to the demo, you know I have a Ecamm assets folder right here. Now, wow, that's huge. Mine is not as clean as what I just made, but after the conversation the other day and hearing what you guys were positing, I was like, you know what? I'm going to remake mine and I'm going to make it clean, and then I'll show you guys how to make it. Because if you do it this way, you're not always going, and you've seen me here in the demo. Okay, I have all my assets in here, but this folder's getting a little bit out of control. Some things need to get deleted. Some things are a little bit psycho. And so I'm always in here searching, and I can never find what it is. Now, my taxonomy, let me give you a split second to screen shoot that if you want to. Let me move my one out of the way. Let me let you screen shoot that so you can do it yourself. And yeah, to me, making something like this and having it where you can get it. Now, I want you to notice something here. I am going to move this. As a matter of fact, let me do it now. I'm going to move this into my external drive. And then, even though I don't like things on my scene, Ecamm assets, where's it? See, it's already messed up. Because they are, I have too many things in here, but just let me switch. There it is. So take this, click on make alias, boom. And then I'm going to put the alias on the desktop for today, because I can get rid of this because I can't stand things on my desktop. But here's what you're going to want to do, right? You're going to want to take this folder and drag it to the sidebar so you can just grab it, right? So now it's always here. So here, there is Ecamm Media Library. The biblioteca of Ecamm is right there, right? Tosho Kande Morimasho, right? You can just throw it right there. Then that way, you will have more by the time he's done. Thanks, P. Thanks. That way, whenever you need something, it's already there, okay? It's just right there. So let me give you a prime example. We're going to build a scene right now, all right? So earlier today, I made a scene. Let's go Payao. And then the first thing I need is a camera. If I click down here on the bottom, right here on the bottom, press that, I get a camera. Now, we're not doing Christmas baubles. We are going to do Squircle. Why? Because that's Doc's favorite. It's just what I like. That's what I like. Nothing is what I got. So I just mixed up two songs. Anyway, so I'm going to hit that. Pop that right about there. Hold down the Option and key. Pop it right there. I'm just checking math right now. Cool, I can undo that. So there's that, right? Now, what I want to do, I just thought of another one. Hold up, add this to your library, people. Never mind my old screenshot. Let's add this to your library. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I just added that one, and I'll tell you why in a second. Because if you guys know me, I have my mechanicals folder. Monstrat. That is the name. Please don't wear it out. Oh, Chigao. Montserrat. There you go. All right. So I'm going to pop this in here. Here's the font. I use Montserrat, right? I'm going to put it in here just so that I have it. In case I need to send this to somebody. If I'm going to make a scene and be like, Luis, I need you to run this show for me. Here is the profile. I'm going to show you right now. Here is the font. Okay. So right now, as we're doing this, here's our show. I could just send a copy of the profile. So for instance, earlier I had this Ecamm affiliate training cyber profile that I made in order for Katie to do the show this morning because Ian Anderson Gray is in the UK. I wasn't waking up at 4 o'clock. Hello. So Katie did it for me. So I could take this. I know where it goes. Instead of being messy, I'm going to drop it in profiles. Boom. Forever, ever good. Right? My guest this morning was the notorious IAG himself. So I can just drop it in the images. Boom. Now we keep it clean though, right? So the next time you need something, you can come here. You can drop a list view real quick. You can pop down images. Boom. There's Ian's face. We are in the freaking building. We are in the building, right? if you build this, they will come. I'm just telling you, like, this is going to save your life. I don't know why people want us to make another custom button for the program. It's completely unnecessary. You could just do it. And you could do it in seconds. As a matter of fact, you could recreate what I just created in about half the time because you wasn't sitting here blabbing or singing dumb songs. Mikey, what did he say? Mikey said, Assets Biz, do it for website design, print design, PowerPoint back in the day. 100%. 100%. We always had the... man, I did newspaper ads, Quark Express. Yo, the amount of stuff we had to send, psycho. Yeah, anyway. So we got this down. Let's go ahead and build a type box. We're going to come down here, click on the type box. Puyaka. We're going to write the name. Here's me. Ooh, you don't even know how to spell your own name, dummy. Boom. Hit the shift enter to get the second line. Man, I can't even know what I'm trying to do today. Oh, one day you will get this together. Bam. All right, we're going to rock it like that. Now, you guys know me. I like to style my joints. Again, I like in the sunshine. No, sorry. I like contrast weights is just something that I do. I think things look better. So I'm going to go ahead and fix my text color here. I'm going to make this one, let's see, we're going to go with orang. And then I'm going to take this one and make it blue. Bam. Tough acting, tenacting. Oh, one other thing about text box. This is just me. Everybody has been here for the demo. They already noticed. I didn't want to forget to tell you. You notice that I have this down here. It's on 48. This one is on 64. If you're going to do split lines, use a number straight down. Don't try to size it with your eye. Don't try to guess. Fonts have math. The math happens to be 8s. It just works better. Just trust me. It's the easiest thing to do, especially if you get into leading and kerning, which I won't talk about today. But just make your whatever size you want. Pick one size down for the sub and call it a dizzy. Your life will be happy for it. Okay, so I'm going to shrink this down to the size I want, which is right about here. Right about now. The funk though, brother. 0000. Sorry. Actually, I want to go just a wee bit. I want to go a wee bit taller there. You wins. You wins. You wee wins. All right, boom. All right, there we go. Now we're cooking with Pam. So now, normally here, I would pop over the images, not in there. Matter of fact, I want to keep it extra. Inside my images, I'm going to make a new folder. Bam, call it logos. Right? Not to be confused with the place. Mavis Beaker's headed into the chat. Oh, I don't know if that's Ryan or Alex, but whatever. That's just so good. Oh my God, that just made me happy right now. That's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I am going to grab a logo. All right, cool. I got a logo. I'm going to drop it in here. There's my Ecamm PNG. I'm going to stick it in logos. Pop it there. Now, I'm cleaning up my assets folders while we do the demo. Isn't this gangster? How am I unembiggening such a logo? I'm just using the scroll wheel on my mouse. You can grab the edges, right? Or you can just use the scroll wheel on your mouse. It's really up to you. Depends on how accurate you need to be. Put that in there. Oftentimes, it is really hard to grab the the left edge. So I tend to do it like, stay locked. Like that. Okay. I know why that seems weird. I know exactly why that seems weird. Hold on. I'm going to embiggen this just a wee bit. Yeah, wee wins. Dang, see, I went psycho that time. Look, you got to pick a size and call it a day. Stop messing about. There we go. We're going to call it that. I don't know. I'm going to stop messing with this. Right now I'm tweaking on something to make it perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect for this. We are just doing a demo here, Doc. All right. Boom. You can use the arrow keys. Now we're cooking. So we're going to take this. We're going to come over here to the edge. And I'm going to press on this little folder icon right here. You notice it says new group. Puyaka. I'm going to name this group host. Payao. You're going to throw in the camera. Boom. Everything disappears. Why? Because there's a hierarchy. As we say, there's levels to this ish. Put the comment back on top. I'm going to lock this. Now this thing is locked together. Together. Right? So now when I want to make a copy, I have a couple options. I can Command C. Ooh, not that. I can Command C, Command V. It gives me a whole nother copy. Right? Or I can just grab this and pull it out. I get a whole nother copy. I like either way. It's totally up to you. It is your sauce. Make it as spicy as you need. All right. So I'm just going to put them back in order because it'll make life easier. Co-host. Tones. What's up? What's cracking? All right, so we're going to change this one. Let's see. I can't type for sure. Come on, dude. How many times you done this? There you go. Okay, we're going to do that. Wait, that goes over here. When it's so small, it's super small. I'll do this one. All right, that's better. All right, so boom, I'm going to hit save, right? We're going to go get, I have it on my computer somewhere, but see, this is where you would start to go looking for stuff because you have things strewn about the computer. Or you just go get another one. I have probably 5 copies of this on my computer. I'll show you guys another one, another way to do this, and it might be cheating. And I'm looking for the logo. I don't see it. I'm going to show you how you can absolutely cheat, provided it's a software. All right, anyway, I found it. Do I want a round one? Yeah, I want to use a round one. I'm going to use a round one because mine is a round one. Okay, so I'm going to drop this ping in here, and then I'm going to drop this ping in here, and then I'm going to unembiggen said ping. Oh, that scroll wheel is, normally you being hyperactive. Today you're being goofball. When they're the same size, it should link up. And then you can just cover that one. Come into the co-host, drop it in place. Take this one, delete it. Boom. Now we are in there like swimwear, right? Super easy setup. It's cool as a pool, right? Cool as a pool. Now, one other thing I like to do, you guys know this trick. Anybody that's been to my demos for more than a couple minutes, I like this trick. Let's use the picture from Twitter. I'm going to drop this here for a second. Go back out of logos. Pick this up. Boom. And then I'm going to drop this in here. Line it up about like such. Embiggen it until you hit the bottom. You might have to crop it. You might not. I'm going to drop this in the folder underneath the camera. Okay, I'll show you why in a second. Let me embiggen this real quick. Just so you can see, I put Alex's photo underneath the camera. And then the reason for that is when we're here and I go to guest one, if something should happen to the internet or, you know, Alex has to dip, he got to take a pee, whatever, I can just hide the camera real quick and it's still not like having to change the scene or have a scene with a gaping hole in it. Because if I turn this off, that's what the scene looks like. I don't know. Maybe it's just you. Maybe it's just me. But I like to do it like such. You know what I mean? I think it's better if you go ahead and drop in a graphic of who your guest is going to be so that should something happen, you'll be good. And you know what? To be absolutely honest with you, you should probably do the same for your own face too, just in case, because you never know. Your camera might just decide, I don't feel like doing this today, and then you're good to go. You know what I mean? This way, you're all gravy. You don't have to have any, holes in your system, if you will. Okay? So let me fix this because I might need this again. One day, I might need it. I have it set up, and instead of being I have my people, right? The NOTORIO. Boom. So easy way to have this set up. Your shorts together. Now, I am going to use this at some point in time, right? So I got my intro. I have my host shot. Yes. I have my guest shot. Yes. This I don't need. We're going to 86 this, but let me I'm sorry. I have to tweak out on something. One last thing. I'm going to screenshot this so that we can post it for Ecamm social media. Make a space, bam. All right. We're going to change the dynamics down just a wee bit. All right. And then we're going to do one more text. Come on, dude. That was not even close. Jesus Christ. Boom. See, Paul, now you know why. It's always the struggle. Yes. All right, there you go. Now, in the process of making this really stupid graphic that I'm going to send to Katie and Caleb to do something with, check this out. At the very top of your Ecamm here, there's recording. Under recording, there's save photos. This question comes up, Q&A, can you save a screenshot? Command-Shift-G. If you're not on the latest beta, ain't my problem, pimp. Most of us use the latest beta. I think very few of us use the real deal. So I hit a Command-Shift-G. Boom. Photo saved. It gets saved into your media recordings under movies. Wherever you keep your recordings folder. Mine is right here. Boom. So it's in here somewhere. I should sort it by today. There it is. Boom. Oh, I'm in demo mode, so it took the whole thing. That was dumb. What? This is what I mean by scroll wheel craziness. Don't do that. Luis told me how to fix it. I just haven't done it yet. All right. Command-Shift-G. All right, now I'm good. Now I got it. Boom. There you go. There you go. All right. Meanwhile, back at the wrench. All right, now we're good. So we have all of these set up. Let's go ahead and build a couple more. Uh, you know what it is, Vic. You know what it is. All right, so let's go build another one. We got these two set up. We're going to go ahead and pop the plus button, right? We're going to drag in the old camera, unembiggen it like about such. Throw it here. Then we're going to add in a screen share overlay. It is this icon here that looks like an iMac, right? Pop that. And then, where'd the little image come from? That's weird. I have it open. Huh. Who knew? I didn't know. Beat it. Preview. All right, so we're going to pop that here. We're going to embiggen it to about XYZ. Booyaka. And then we're going to come to hither. And we're going to press the button, change it to chroma. Bam. That's one way, right? We also have discussed, let me do this as the browser, because sometimes you want to show things from the browser. So I like to have that already. This one's going to be host plus TUEST. Boom. And then, I don't need this. I'm going to drop this under mechanicals for a second, because that's what it is, really. I'm going to duplicate the browser scene. That was wrong. I said duplicate the browser scene. And then we're going to call this one. We're going to do a widget share. Okay, here's why we're going to call it a widget share. And the reason why in my assets folder, I made this thing for URLs, right? Let's just say the man, the myth, the legend is in the building. What it do? We are building a mock podcast because, hey, I needed a person. So you got to meet it today. We're building a mock podcast. So welcome the actual Alex to the show. Okay, so like now, say I want to share something here. The old trick, of course, is to go to the browser here, right? And then, okay, since Alex is here, we're gonna do SPEEDIFY, bam, right? So we're gonna go to the site. I don't want to do press on the real site, boom. And then, listen, here's a pro tip, okay? If you're going to the site and you don't want to type the whole URL, but say you miss and it doesn't automatically take you, which normally it will. If you land on a Google page like this, never click the link that says sponsored, because then you're going to make Alex pay for it. Scroll down a little bit and find one that doesn't say sponsored, like this one, and then you won't make our friend pay for your unnecessary clicks. Okay? All right, so anyway, so normally you want to share it like this, whatever. I'm going to show you a simpler way. Here I'm going to grab the URL. I have it picked up under my finger. When I come here, you'll see it. Okay? I'm just wanting to show you. People say, how do you grab a URL? That's how. On the widget share, check this out. If I grab the URL, pick it up, you'll see it right here underneath my cursor. There it is, right? I'm just going to turn it loose. Whoops. And then give it a second, it loads, right? I'm going to pop it up here, pop it like it's hot. I'm going to drag it over to here. Temporarily, I'm in move mode. Turn this to blue. Now I'm in control mode, right? In control mode, I can accept those cookies, right? And then I can scroll up and down. Now, I want this to have a border. So I'm going to right click on my face and I'm going to say copy. Then I'm going to right click on here. Paste settings. Booyaka. Boom da chaka. Boom da chaka. I'm sorry. Almost started it again. Oh, people have been sending me screenshots. Oh, so tell Ryan or Scott to stop snitching on me. Now that we are in this blue mode, right, I can fully control this page as if I was doing it from the browser mode, But the browser mode, especially me sitting here with 3 monitors, I got to scroll over here, and then that's going to break my eye contact, scroll back over here. It can be, kind of a challenge, right? So if I'm trying to show something on the screen and I want to be able to look down the pipe, right? What I can do is take this window and then go up in the Ecamm here, open my program window, which is this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I can throw this on my teleprompter. One, test me teleprompter, right? And then now, once I am bigging it on my teleprompter so I can see, because I'm old, I could actually, from here, I can control this page. Ooh, stop embiggening. Don't do that. You got to click back in the right thing. Oh, that's the browser version. See, that's how I messed myself up. Here we go. Now I have this in page control. I can actually control this page, do things over here. I can talk to you about the speed, the stability, the security of it all. I can tell you why it's our favorite app. I can break down some of this text that's here over the side, explain to you how with a single account, you can use Speedify on your macOS devices, your iOS devices. I even have it on my iPad. And what I use it on my iPad for is not to make it faster, but as you guys know, I often travel to Japan. Matter of fact, I'm leaving in 23 days. Go Jordan. And when I'm in Japan, I want to watch Manchester United game, and sometimes it just doesn't want to work. So, Speedify, boo, 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 glory, glory, Man United. So anyway, this is a way that I can demo this to you. I can talk to you about it. We can go through things here on the page. We can see Alex's face again. And by the way, their live streams are dope. Super good. But as I'm talking to you about it, I don't have to have the crooked eye contact because I can look down the pipe because I was able to place my program window onto the teleprompter, which is basically copying this window. Now, when we're doing a guest interview, what I would do, so if Alex is here in the side, let me close this for a second. In the side here under the guest, I can press on this guest window, and there is a situation down here which tells me I can put that onto my teleprompter. So if I hit this, it's going to move that guest box to my teleprompter. So again, I can have a conversation with Alex and don't have to take my face, looking at the man's sideways. You know what I'm saying? So those are the cool things that you can do and to make your life easier. And if you don't have a teleprompter, you don't need one. I don't use it to read for the most part. I use it to look at people when I'm trying to do an interview or talk story with them. All right. So there's that. Now we have the widget share. And as you can see, one of the things that I can do so it doesn't blink every time I come back, if I click on edit widget, I go high res, keep running. And this is just me. You don't have to do this. I don't like 720 anything. It's 20 Bumbleclot 24. We don't want 720. I mean, you do you. I don't want 720. It's like I don't want no onions in my white rice. Anybody who gets that reference, you are cool. All right, so I can do that. And then maybe I'm going to put the camera slightly on top and do a little overlay, right? Knock it about like such. Now, because I, again, hit the edit widget, because I press high res and keep running, those things will keep me from having to watch it reload every time. And yeah, that's it. So now it's loaded. She go. If I dip out the scene and then dip back, it doesn't have to reload the page. It's already there. All right. So there's that. Now we're going to duplicate this one more again. And then let's go. I'm going to call this widget video. And then for this one, I'm going to cheat. I'm just going to edit the widget and I'm going to just change the URL here. Just because I want to show you. I'm going to go to YouTube real quick. And then pull up something. All right, there's that one. Oh, this is actually better.
2 weeks ago,
This is actually better. So I'm going to pull this over here. I'm going to pop this in. Pooyow. Same thing. High res, keep running. In this case, I will leave it locked on 30. Boom. And give it a second. Why you want to be like that? Love, huh? Don't be weird. Oh my God, it's being weird today. This is YouTube does this sometimes. I'm gonna cheat. Maybe I can just put it and hit on videos. Oh, really weird. All right, remind me to tell Ken this. As you can see, it normally works. Anyway, this being weird today, we're gonna ignore this. Basically, I can come over in here and click here and type Ecamm, and then booyah, you'll find the video that we did from a while back. Oh, it's really acting crazy today. So nuts.
Most people have no.
Wow, that is so nuts. It does. You know what it is? YouTube cannot handle my sexiness and Alex's sexiness at the same time. It just can't do it. Anyway, look, let's try this one. Let's try Pumpkin's head. Come on, Pumpkin. Okay, it works with Pumpkin. Maybe I only wanted to see the British dude. So just wanted to show you that. Again, by having the blue box checked, I'm able to control the page. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Normally, it just works. But here's what's cool about here. I can actually go into full screen, and it will hide the interface, right? However, the interface is still down there, right? If I ever needed to. So I can play this video. If you're doing reactions or you're doing something, I can play the video.
Sorry, I hope that
You can
answers.
hear, Alex.
I found that myself.
Wow, that's just confusing for my face. You can hear Alex and Alec talking, and, I can stop. I can react to something they said. And I'm like, they kind of look like before and after. Oh, wait, I don't have a music for that. There you go. Wait, Luis, you just made me think of something. Hold on. I have to do this for Luis because, that's my buddy.
Oh, holy my goodness.
Oh, man, I will make you guys go broke with my Black Friday gear stream, but let's do it. Let's do it. Anyway, so that's how you do it. And again, I just think everyone always posits this question about, like, how do I play a video live? And I'm like, don't download it. That's a whole different subject. YouTube gets really mad at us when you talk about downloading softwares. I won't talk about them in the same sentence because the AI can understand. But later when I blurt out a word, that's what I'm talking about. So download the video. It's just safer because you're not taxing your internet. But if you want to play it live, just use the widget. In other words, just drag the URL that contains that video. 9 times out of 10 is coming from YouTube anyway. Just drag that URL straight to the page, and that software is called Downy. And you can do it that way. I think it's just easier. It's much more simps, and you will enjoy such a thing.
Oh, holy my goodness.
Hey there, LGL
Oh, holy
family.
my goodness.
I pressed the wrong button. Okay, so there is that. And let's look at the sound effects window. Oh, yeah, I'm going to show you a couple other things that we can build real quick. I'm just opening my windows back up because, is what it is. So in here, under URLs, right, I might at some point in time need to explain to people where to find Speedify, right? Look, I just drag the URL, drop it in here, and now it's one of these dudes, right? You see what I'm saying? It's a, what do you call that thing? Why he dumb? I don't know why I'm dumb, but I know what it is. It's called a, man, what do you call these things? A bookmark. Yeah. Gee, more criminy. All right. So I can do that. I can come here, do a get info. In the get info, I can do one of these get infos. And copy. This may or may not work. It didn't work. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to show you how to cheat. I told you guys I was going to show you this before anyway. All right, watch this. So I can click on this one, say get info, click on that, copy, click on that one, paste. Look at that. See? So now when I'm ever in the stream and someone says to me, hey, what is that thing that you use in order to keep your stream running properly, right? I'm going to close this for a split second. Where you at? That one. I can just drag this URL up there and it should work. Of course it doesn't work. I thought it would work. Anyway, if you double click it, it will open in your browser and then you just drag it from the browser. So I guess you cannot drag the bookmark from the desktop, but it's faster for you to get to the page instead of you having to hunt for where it is. So there's that. Ooh.
Oh, holy my gooseness.
All right, so we are going to do something hither. I want to show you the screen. Let me start from here. Okay, so in my stack of things, I'm going to go to my old Ecamm assets library, and I'm going to bring over my movie. Hey, Paulie, great freaking movie, right? So here's my movie, right? I'm calling this the Ecamm drop logo movie. That's what it is, right? And then I want, where's the other one? Actually, I should show you the other one because it's better. I'm going to bring over this crowd movie, okay? So we're going to drop these into animations because that's technically what we're using it for, even though these are movies, all right? So I'm going to grab this people, and I'm not going to just let it go. If I let it go, it's going to play in the background, right? And I don't want it to play in the background because that's just silly, right? That's not what I want. So I'm going to undo that and hit Command-Shift-B to get it back to normal. Beat it, Paul. Now what I'm going to do is drag this and make sure that I put it into the current scene. Or in this case, I can leave it in all scenes, right? I'm going to do current and I'm going to delete it, but I'll tell you why. I just want to add this as an animated overlay. I want to click on the pencil and I'm going to go to blend mode, green screen. That's it. That is my thing. I'm bigging it to however, okay? I'm going to delete this because I already made it. Up here, you'll see I have this. And right next to it, I have the hotkey C, all right? Down here, I have a song file, also with the hotkey C. So now, if I'm doing something, I can just press the hotkey C. So every time I feel like it, you know what I'm saying? Super simple. Super simple. So let's do that again. Let's take the Ecamm logo one. We're going to drop it here. Add as an animated overlay. In this particular case, it was already properly screened of green. So I want to say hide temporarily when it's done. Right? And then I'm going to press. Exactly. So I'm going to click on this, press the hotkey E. So now when I press the hotkey E, you got to be together. Hold on, I let that finish. And then go away. Wait for it to go away. You're supposed to hide temporarily. There we go. Now when I press them together. Oh, you're just being a jerk. Hold on. I might have to change the that. Pause this. Pause. Start from the beginning. It's supposed to be hide temporarily. Why are you not working together? There we go. This is much easier if you have a Stream Deck, by the way. Okay, I can't get my triggers together today. Anyway, the way you could do it in Stream Deck is use a multi-action. Tell it to play the sound and to play the animation simultaneously. So again, another silly tricks that you can do. Yeah, that's about it. We got to get ready to do the affiliate training, but come on, you guys got any questions? Fire away. Fire away. That is it. But just want to show you, like, you think about this. This is the key takeaway for today. Build yourself a media library, people. Make your job easier. Put in the things that you want to put in. You know, have them ready. Because then you don't have to go looking for it or trying to come up with, you know, all kind of craziness. Look, you could even throw in something like, I have my Fenwick overlay, my framer. Hold on, let me put this back. I have my Fenwick framer overlay. I can just drop that in. See, I kind of got it correct, the Mundus, you know. But you can leave that in your little library. So whenever you need it, you can just bust that out, you know. You can be ready to go. So you have all your fonts in there. I know what my color swatches are because I use an application called SIP, right? So I can take my Ecamm color library here, and then I can export this palette, and I might want to export it as an Apple color list because that's the answer. I'm going to save it to the desktop, drop it down in here, you know. So if I need it, I got my colors, you know. It's just in the easy spot. It's in the easy spot, right? That's just me because I like to keep my stuff, you know, boom. Now, the other thing I didn't show you guys today, again, the people that have been here for a minute, they know about this, but make yourself a mechanicals page, right? Got your color swatches, because this box right here, look, I can right click on this and say copy, right? I could come back to over here and click on a new text box and lorem ipsum. But for S&Gs, I'm going to mess this up. If you don't know what S&Gs are, I can't help you. Okay? We're going to add that. It says, oh, I was doing something, I added this. This is completely whack. I can simply drop to my mechanicals page, right-click upon this copy, go back to the master page, right-click upon this paste settings. You know what I'm saying? This is why you have that together. If you keep it clean, no, Eileen, no, stop. Miss Eileen said, I keep this on my desktop so that I can find him easy. Yeah, no, I can't do that. Like, this right here is going to drive me crazy, but I already put it away, so now I can put it away. And same with this. I have made this alias just so I can show people how to get to it. I like to keep this assets folder on just a hidden place on my machine or an external drive. But when you decide, actually we should cover this real quick. When you decide I need to move all of this to another machine, do you know how easy this becomes? Can I explain it to you? Okay, I'm going to teach you how easy it is to move this to another machine. So we're going to hide this temporarily. Booyaka. I have built my show, right? Me got me we host action, yes. Got my guests, yes. Got my browser situation set up, yes. I got my widget situation set up, yes. Got my widget video situation set up, yes. I just turned it off and switched it for some reason, but it's there, right? What happens if I do that and then do this? Oh,
Because I was using another VPN before.
Be quiet. I got all of these things are perfectly set up. I am ready to export my scenes. So here's what we do. We close all of that. We highlight this whole shooting match, right? And then we can drag these scenes. But before I drag these scenes or hit the export button, I can hit the export button and then I can say where I want it to go, right? In my particular case, I don't want it to be all over the place. So I'm going to go into my Ecamm folder here. It says Ecamm Media Library, right? I could go into my profiles and drop it in as individual scenes. In my particular case, I don't even want to do that. I just want to send the entire profile. So I'm going to hit profile. I'm going to say export the current profile. Again, I built my Ecamm Media Library assets folder here. It's here. I can take the profile window, drop it there. It puts me in the right spot. And all I have to do is says Ecamm Demo 1123. Boom, boom. I'm going to say export. And then if I look in here, there it is. It's there. Now, let's say I want the individual scenes, right? Make a new folder, Ecamm Demo Scenes. Boom. I want it in here. Sorry. Okay. So, again, I could highlight from top to bottom. And yes, you can hit the export arrow here to make it go. I'm just going to pick these suckers up and drag it. Look at that. It's done. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at my profiles, I can always reload this profile. I don't need this. That's in the wrong spot. I can load this profile. I can't load profile while we're live. Hello. But individual scenes, they're in here. So let's just say, let's get brave. Let's go to this scene. We're going to take, don't rearrange my stuff. I'm going to embiggen this so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to take all of this straight to the bottom and delete it. Boom. Gone. Okay. So now we only have the intro and my whole scene. But look, I can come in here and then they're not in order of the way it is here because it just, picked a random order. You can come in here and sort by whatever. These were sorted by date modified. So anyway, if I want to put my host and guest back, double click it. Boom. Right? If I want to put back my browser, double click it. Boom. Right? It's all in there. Right? If I want to put all of these back, just hit highlight it, command open. Bam. Everything's back how I had it. It's just out of order. So I rearranged my order and we're good to go. Everything is exactly back how we had it. It's just easy. So profiles will carry over the stuff that you need, whereas the scenes may not. But you know what? I don't even care about that because I have everything in this media library set and ready. Set and ready. Set and ready to go. That's it. That is it. BM is our was were been. Nice. Nice. Oh, producing shows while they watch this. Okay. 100%. That's it. To me, that is it. It doesn't get any simpler than that. And I fully understand why people want a button in the program, but it's not necessary. You have everything what you need on your computer. You just build it. And it's simple. And you can customize it to how you like. Some people won't want their sound effects and music separated. Me, Offspring, you got to keep it separated. But if that's not your steez, do it how you want. Some people, when you get into images, you're just going to dump all the images, right? In my case, I want to have logos. And let's do this. because I'm trying to keep it good, right? Boom, headshot, headshot. I got headshots and logos in there, like swimwear, you know. I'm going to come to my backgrounds, right? I want to drop in my gradient, drop in these two gradients right here. Bam, 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 right? I want to hate myself, drop in this movie background, you know, because I might need it. I got my Ecamm 4.0 backgrounds. Let's drop those two, even though we're about to switch. Not 5, don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? But I got all my backgrounds ready to go, right? Even my little Christmas joint right here. Boom. Just drop it in here, right? I'm going to change the name of this. Bam. So everything is everything. Everything is where you need it to be. You see what I'm saying? There's no reason for you to have any modes of freak out. Under animations, you can come in here, make a new folder. And just because somebody's going to say something, this is exactly, it's not freaking peanut butter. You know what I'm saying? You can throw those in there, right? I'll make another one if I wish. Drop my WebMs in there so I can come in, grab a couple of WebMs, throw it in the folder, right? I got this WebM, throw it in the folder. We clean the house. Like we keeping it organized, right? So now if I need a WebM, I just come over here, get it, and grab this one, drop it into where it needs to go. Just saying. People gonna get mad at me, but y'all want buttons because you don't want to do little simple work. Like, but everything you add to a program makes it slower and bigger. So the amount of work it takes to do what I did, make the media folder, which I've been doing since day one because I know better, 10 minutes and you build from there. You know, 20 minutes if you want. You got a lot of stuff you want to sort. But once you build it, it's good. You don't have to have, you know, crap everywhere. You're going to get mad. And I'm going to say, as a diehard Raiders fan, I'm going to say this in the nicest way. Learn how to use your interface. The program itself does not know how to do that. It just doesn't. I'll explain it the best I can, but the program doesn't know how to do that. Only your hardware knows how to do that. There is no, the program just doesn't know how to do it. So here's the explanation, as simple as pie. And we kind of covered this, not last week. Yeah, last week. We actually covered this last week. If I drop over here, I'm going to switch this browser situation, and I'm going to go to Ecamm Live Beta. And I saw you, Bicky. I'll come back to you. Go to sound levels. When you're doing an interview, if your guest is talking and this top line is moving, you have it set wrong. Simple as pie. If your guest is talking and this top line moves one bit, you have it set wrong. The only thing that should move when your guest is talking is this interview line. And the way you do that, tell me what interface you have, Pharaoh. Let me know what interface you have. Each interface has a different way of doing this. Each interface has a, I'm trying to think of what the word is. Mix minus, there you go. So depending on how your interface works, you will have a mix minus situation, and then that works. Now, the other thing you'll notice that there's a button here for echo cancellation. I pretty much never use it because I think it makes the sound quality go down a wee bit. However, if I were to turn on my speakers in my room right now, which they're off, and let me play something. Hold on. I got an idea. All right. So I'm gonna bring in this audio file. I'm gonna drop it right here, and I'm gonna play it. Do you see how my top is moving? When I play that, that's creating a problem. Okay? If I crank my speakers on, that's creating a problem. You cannot have speakers on loud with your mic open because your mic can hear your speakers. The only way to, the most common way to get double audio is to have speakers yelling at a mic. So, in-ear monitors on, speakers off, microphone only listens to your mouth. Any other sounds becomes none of your microphone's business. If your guest is using a notebook where the speaker and the mic are like that far apart, that's going to happen, right? So tell your guest to put some headphones in so that way you talking coming through their speakers does not bounce back into their mic and becomes a problem. You know what I'm saying? Rodecaster 1, 2, Duo, which one? If you have a Rodecaster 1, it's doable, but your mix minus is extremely specific, and that's a different. Okay, if you have a Rodecaster Pro 2, there's no reason whatsoever for you to have that. You're doing it wrong. You are 100% doing it wrong, because the Rodecaster Pro completely solves this problem. I'm going to give you a link. I'll be nice and give you a link as opposed to tell you to read the manual. But that's the answer. At the end of the day, is read the manual. But here we go. Pumpkin has done a video about this. Actually, so has Camera Junkie Luis. So have I. Like, all three of these videos right here will tell you how to do it. Mine is short and quick because I'm very terse. Aloha, Ecamm family. Mine's is short and quick. I'm very terse because I'll be dead honest with you. And they get mad at me, and I'm just going to be honest with you. I get frustrated that people buy this stuff and don't read the manuals because they're like, how do you know how to do all of this stuff? I read the freaking manual. That is it. Like, I didn't do anything spectacular. I wasn't like born with something special in my okole. I legit read the book. Like, that is it. It takes 5 minutes. It's literally 4.5 pages long. That's it. Anyway, so more detailed.
2 weeks ago,
sorry, Alec. More detailed video would be Alec's video, right? So he gets into the whys and the hows, and I think he gets even the complicated setups about like using Zoom for all of the people that insist on doing that kind of stuff. I think he goes a little bit further in detail. I don't get into that mess because I'm a strong believer that if you don't know how to drive an 18-wheeler, you shouldn't be trying to drive an 18-wheeler. If you don't know how to do complex routing, then don't try to do complex routing. Like, learn how to do it first and then do it, right? But everybody, I seen somebody else do this thing. Alex Hermosi was standing in front of a screen, and he had the big ass Zoom in the back with 1,100 people in it, and then they could talk and he could talk. I want to do that. And I'm like, you just started. Like, how you going to go from you to Alex Hermosi in like one day just because you saw him do it? We can't do that as a doctor. I can't be like, I watch Grey's Anatomy and now I want to do nut surgery. Like, it just does, to me, it doesn't make sense. But again, I'm trying to be practical, and people say I'm being mean. But I'll take mean.
Welcome to.
If you like to listen to slow Puerto Rican talk, then listen to this guy.
Oh, holy my goodness.
There's this one. And then last one, which I think will be super helpful to you. Oh no, where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Hold on. Let's do this. I just typed it all crooked. But this one is actually really good. I know full ass well how to use my Rodecaster Pro, and I listened to Alec do this, and I was like, I learned some stuff. Because just situations I never would have tried, but in this particular case, they work. So all of these will get you going. The shortcut, let me give you the shortcut. Where did I put it? Hold on one second. It's going to be hard to do this with no power. I guess I could power it, but I don't want it to freak anything out. Oh, holy my goodness. See what you did, Luis? This may or may not power. Let's see. Don't drop that. Oh, you know what? I have an overhead camera. Why am I trying to hold this in the air? He's stupid. Hold on. Hella stupid. All right, let's see if this is power on real quick. Because it's brain dead simple. Like, without not enough power juice. All right, I got you. Come here. I have the actual cable then. Rodecaster, you piece of friendliness. Oh, holy my goodness. All right. Mr. Camera Yonky all the way from Miami. Mr. Camera Yonky. Oh, holy my goodness. All right, so let's go here. Let's hit the overheaded camera. Not like that, pimp. Just take over the whole thing. Oh, the scene must be locked. Oh, I know why. He hella stupid. Okay, now. There we go. All right, so here's a Rodecaster Pro. Super simple. What I'm about to show you is so simple, it's crazy. If this here's my USB channel. Sorry, flashbacks. Mute the USB channel so it doesn't come back into your system. Have your mic up so your mic comes into your system. Your USB channel, when it's open, double audio. When it's closed, cannot double audio because the USB channel is not coming back in. But you need to hear it because you need to hear your guests. Turn on the headphone. Turn on your headphone. And right now I'm a little bright for you to see that. Let me see if I can create a fake flag. No. It's really hard for you to see that, what I'm trying to show you. But what will happen is this is muted. Actually, you can mute that one too. You can mute that too. This too is muted, but you can hear it. And then mute it, you can hear it. If you do that, now you guys can talk to each other and nobody can hear. So you can talk to your guests. It's never leaking out. Go like that. This is lit up. It's hard to tell by my lighting. Does that help? Man, I need a big flag over here. And then that would solve that problem. Oh, holy my goodness. Hold on. Wrong light. There it is. Okay. So now you can see. Wait, stop doing that, Doc, you dummy. They need to make these better. There it is. So we're going to ignore all of this and just understand that if you have it all open, it's all loud. Mute that. Let yourself hear it. Mute that. Let yourself hear it. Mute that. You don't need to hear yourself. You already hear yourself, right? Or don't mute your mic. I'm sorry. That's the fast way. But you can actually do it so you don't have to press all these damn buttons because you have your routing set up. So just set your routing properly and you'll be good gravy. Or read the book. There you go. All of the above. All of the above. Let's go. And I will finish by saying, Raider Nation. Oh, holy my gooseness. Roadcaster Duo, you've been sweet, but you have been relegated to travel only. You have been replaced. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wait, do you do a whole show about my squad? I mean, it's common sense, but I'm gonna just ask because you're here. Is that what your show is about? Because then, if that's the case, I'm fitting to watch. And then I will talk mad spicy in the background. All right, gang. We're about to dip into affiliate training. I got some cool stuff to show you guys today in affiliate training. Please pop into the old cord, the Discord. We can get you squared away. Sorry. I'm always cleaning my gear. I'm that dude. Like, every opportunity I get to clean my gear, I clean my gear. It's a weirdo thing. I know. I like take the knobs off and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I take this little rotary encoder, I just pop it off, and then get in there to do work. Right? Get in the underneath, no dust. Can I handle that? Anybody who wonders if the Roadcaster Pros are built with quality, play with the knobs. That sounds so bad. These things are solid metal, bro. These guys do not play around. Their quality is phenomenal. Anyway, pop into the Discord. Let's get that training on. Oh, yeah. That's what Bicky asked me. Hold on. I can do it real quick. Paul is giving me good grief. I use what is now the Elgato whatever is called. I have the company that actually built it for them, and they probably will not be happy about me telling you that, but I don't give a T3. DeskView T3. I have, it's on sale for $88 now. Wow, that's a deal. Wow, that's a good price. DeskView T3. If you look at this, fit and finish, and how the rings work on the screen, and how the camera connects to the rings like this, and then you put the little hood on, you will know that Elgato is this with an Elgato sticker on it and a custom monitor. But I use the DeskView T3 teleprompter up to 11 inch. Copy that floppy. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. And then for my monitor, I have a Lilliput. What is this? This is A7S. I have a Lilliput A7S. I got mine with a black surround, but I don't even use the surround. So don't think that the color of the surround makes a difference. It's just a piece of rubber. It is legit just a piece of rubber. But the reason why I picked the Lilliput, because it has camera assist. I do not know. Oh, you dummy. I do not know, and I will have to head up Kat and ask her, but I almost guarantee the one that Elgato swapped with, it doesn't have camera assist. So what does that mean? You can't make setting changes on your camera with the monitor. You have to actually make them on the camera. So, yeah, because Elgato's probably, who knows, they might have bought a Freewell or something else. The Viltrox ones are nice too. Free World is nice too. They're all basically the same at this level. But yeah, that's it. And you can get, again, up to 11-inch if you wish. So that is it. That is it. And you just broke it. And you just broke it. Don't break stuff. All right, peoples. See you in the Discord. Next week, we will do the demo one more again. Holla at your mans. Peace out. A-Town Stump. Raider Nation.
Coming straight out of Ecamm. This is a jam with the Ecamm fam. Ecamm fam is the name of the jam. This is a jam with the Ecamm fam. Ecamm fam is the name of the jam. This is a jam with the Ecamm fam. This is a jam with the Ecamm fam. This is a jam with the Ecamm fam. Ecamm fam is the name of the jam.